Good morning, hello, my name is Daniel, this is the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Now, we've got to be quiet in our house today because somebody has had a wild night last night. Last night was Ronnie's first night where he was allowed out, having full run of the house and being able to go outside all night, and he made the most of it because I heard the cat flap go at least 10 times and you jumped on my face a couple of times, and I know you annoyed Liz a little bit as well, so we're hoping that that calms down over the next few nights. But getting a big boy now, he absolutely stinks. He always keeps whenever you stroke him, it's like you push a button and he just like silent but deadly. Anyway, what else is happening today? So today is Tuesday and today is a bike day. I'm really trying to ease back into my training. I'm touching wood, crossing keys. I'm coming out the side of a couple of injuries I've had, a hip niggle and a knee niggle, and I'm hoping, well, I'm determined to make this the last comeback. Like, I just need to now ease into consistent training, have no problems, so I can get to events and perform at some sort of level this year is the plan. 12 and a half weeks until Outlaw Half Nottingham. So I ran and swam yesterday, and then today I'm going to try and, well, just ride basically. I'm still doing all my flexibility and strength and all of that, but the actual exercise part of it, like aerobic exercise, is the cycling today. I wouldn't mind getting another swim in tonight, but the pool's booked for clubs all night, so unfortunately I can't do that. What else am I doing today? Oh, just took delivery of a package of 2 new GoPro batteries. So I do have a Patreon, the link is in the description down below, and a few people on there support me financially with things like this. I put all that money into things for the channel. It costs me more than that Patreon generates to run the channel, but that is absolutely fine. I do this for, just for love it and so on. But these specifically have been bought for crit racing. Now I'm starting crit racing, when am I doing? 2 weeks on Saturday, and there's 3 consecutive weekends. British Cycling have relaxed their rules around cameras on bikes now. I've been able to use them for the last couple of years, but I had to go through like a request process each time. Whereas now, anybody who holds a race license can use a camera on a bike. Don't take my word for it, go and check the British Cycling rules. So what I'm hoping is that some of the people at these races might be happy for me to put a camera on their bike, perhaps if they're in a different race, or perhaps if they're in my race and I've got a spare camera and a spare battery. It just enables me to try and think about getting some more content which I can then talk about or voice over, or even get them to narrate or something. I don't really know, but I just know that I don't want to let equipment stop me getting good content when there's only so many races I can do, only so many crits I can do and so on. So I want to make the most of each time that I go and do that sort of thing. So a couple of new batteries. The GoPros last about an hour, recording in 4K. So when the batteries have deteriorated, if I've used them a year or two, there's 50 minutes, 55 minutes, and that's a big difference. If it's an hour crit, what if the most important bit is the last 5 minutes? So I don't want to miss that. So I'll keep these for, I'm going to write on them actually, racing, and then I'll just charge these and put these in just for racing, because when I'm like vlogging day to day, it doesn't really matter that the batteries have deteriorated a little bit, whereas the racing makes a difference. Anyway, I need to get cracked on with the working day. I'm hoping to ride at lunchtime, but I haven't looked at my calendar this morning yet, so if that isn't possible, then I'll do it tonight, but I'm going to try and squeeze it in, so I'll see you there. Right, I'm doing it, cramming it in. I've stretched my leg and knee and everything as much as I can, but I feel genuinely nervous about getting on the bike and turning the pedals, and I felt like I've been treading on eggshells for the last couple of weeks, to be honest. Everything I do, I'm trying to think, oh, is this going to hurt my knee, or is this going to hurt? I need to just get back into the swing of things. One last one for good luck. And then, like, there's a time, isn't there, where you don't even think about injuries or niggles or whatever. Anyway, should we try and join a group ride or something? That'd be good for morale. There we go. Kinetic group ride starts in 30 seconds, 20 seconds in fact. Let's see if there's loads of time for that. Come on. Cautiously. Cautiously. Here we go then. Right, I haven't really got an amount of time on the agenda. I'd like to at least half an hour. If I can do an hour, brilliant. I can just about squeeze an hour in. But I'm really just looking to just turn the pedals over, get a little bit of exercise in. It'll be good for me physically, good for me mentally. And if I get through this just unscathed, I'll be fine. Okay, ride done and dusted. Stats on screen, 40 minutes. I'm saving the Send It headbands for 1 hour sessions or more. These cheap ones I'll just make do for the time being. So 232 watts, average heart rate 122, but I rode that quite surgy. I was in a Zwift group ride, so that normally dictates that anyway, but not crazy, but definitely like 300 watts for 20 seconds or so, 150 for 20 seconds or so, in and out of the saddle, changing my cadence. I think that is helpful for me managing this injury, rather than just sitting at the same cadence, at the same power for an hour, which you'd never really do outdoors. I think that sometimes does flare up those things, so just makes it more mentally stimulating as well. 40 minutes is a decent increase on what I did 2 days ago, so I did half an hour 2 days ago, so I'm really restraining myself. I felt really good, only like very, very tiny minimal amounts of knee pain, so that tells me that the rehab is working, it's getting better, and so long as I don't completely muck it up, it should continue to get better. Come on, here we go. I'm really feeling like a lot more positive now. It feels strange though, thinking that's it, that's training for the day. Of course I do my rehabby stuff later on, but I'm used to running and riding most days, and I've got to just like realign myself as to what I can do right now and not get frustrated with what I can't do. So I'm going to end today's video there. Looks like a cracking day outside as well, so hopefully the next few weeks are good weather and I can get out and about. Hope you're well, hope you're training well. See you tomorrow at 1 o'clock for some more triathlon training. Come on.